Good evening. Thanks very much for your time. First of all, what was the Restaurant Association's plan to safely allow diners to drink alcohol?
Good evening, Sally. Well, we decided to put forward a proposal through to the government, highlighting a way that we thought would be a responsible way of getting diners back into restaurants and allowing them to drink on site, which would be to reduce the legal drinking limit down to 0.
I see. However, surely by allowing on-site consumption for restaurants, the Department of Trade and Industry would have to open it up for pubs and taverns as well, which is a real issue.
Well, we deemed well, we thought about that, but you remember we only act for the restaurants within South Africa. So our fight is for restaurants. It's for government to make the call on the rest of it.
Okay, and my understanding is that you wanted to engage, that you have these suggestions. Let's bring the alcohol limit for drivers down to 0. Let's make sure that we encourage the use of taxis and e-hailing. But you haven't actually got an answer beyond, or an explanation, my understanding. Tell us about the process of trying to get an explanation from government on this issue.
So yeah, we've been sort of given the runaround here. We've initially approached the Department of Tourism. They told us that they don't have, it's not within their purview. We needed to approach Minister Patel as the Department of Trade, Industry and Competition. We sent a letter off to him asking him for reasons as to why the on-site consumption of alcohol wasn't allowed. We engaged with him for a while, and then we were promptly told, sorry, you're in the wrong forum. You need to actually speak to the Minister of Cooperative Governance. We've now sent a letter off to them and given them 7 days to give us reasons as to why, or their rationale behind not allowing on-site consumption of alcohol. And should we not get it, we'll compel those reasons through the judiciary.
Have you had any response at all, apart from being told to go to someone else?
The department, no. In short, we haven't received anything from COGTA yet.
So you said that you've given them 7 days. On what grounds will you go to court?
Basically, in terms of PAJA, you're entitled to get reasons for an administrative decision. The not selling of, the not allowing the on-site consumption of alcohol is an administrative decision made by the government, and we require reasons as to their rationale behind it. What was their thinking in not allowing it? And if those reasons are good or have some merit to them, then we'll reassess our situation.
What impact is it having on the restaurant industry not being able to sell alcohol?
Sally, restaurants work on a very slim margin in respect of their profits for food. They make the vast bulk of their money from alcohol sales. Not allowing them to sell alcohol has absolutely decimated the industry. To put it in perspective, somebody can walk up to a restaurant, buy a bottle of wine, and go and sit in their car and drink it, but they're not allowed to drink that same bottle inside the restaurant. It makes no sense.
So 7 days for government to respond. We'll check in with you after 7 days. And thank you very much for joining us this evening. Ashton Naidoo from Mooney Ford Attorneys representing the Restaurant Association. They want booze back in restaurants, and they want it soon.